All right, guys. So welcome to another training section. Training session. So in this training, I'll be showing you what is called Cpanel. You understand what is called Cpanel? Explaining to you what is called a web host and domain names. All right. So in our previous video, I showed you how to clone a website. Clone any website of your choice. Now, but the next question you should be asking yourself now is, okay, now that I've successfully cloned this website, how do I get it online? How do I make it now a functional website for people to start visiting? All right. So that is where this is now where a web host comes in. What a web host comes in. So what's called a web host? A web host is the server that keeps your website. A web host is the house where your website lives. You know what? In the previous video, when you clone that website, everything became a file. All right. So you need a house where you'll be keeping those files so that people can start visiting those houses and be picking whatever they want. Do you understand? So a web host is just like the house. Now that you've gotten a web host, how will people now start locating that house? That's where a domain name comes in. A domain name is the URL you type into your web browser. For example, this now 703cloudhosting.host. That's a domain name. So it is the address that maps IP address of your host. All right. Now, web host is just like the house where your website lives, and domain name is the address that maps to your website. Domain name is the address that maps to the house where your website lives. That's which is the web host. So it's the web host is the domain name that will locate the website. All right. So that's just a simple definition of what a domain name is and a web host. Web host is just like the house that keeps your website files. Domain name is the URL you type to the web browser, and that which is called just like the address. Like now, if you are living somewhere, you give how will someone visit you? Give them the address. Okay, no, but this is so. Because a web host is just like it's always an IP address, and not everybody can remember IP. Okay, for example, now let's assume Google. Google is a domain name. Google.com is a domain name. Let's assume there's nothing called domain name. Everything is just web host, which is called just IP address. See, everybody will just be visiting the website with IP address. Everybody will not even. How many people can remember numbers? So every address, every website has an IP address. So the IP address is the house, like the web host. Because when you buy any hosting package, they will give you an IP address. So it's that IP address that will locate your website, that will locate where your house is living. Where your website is. So instead of us using just IP address to locate our website, that's where we need a domain name. Because in the absence of domain name, all of us will just be visiting a website with just IP address, but not everybody will even remember the combination of numbers. IP address is a combination of numbers, like 192.234.456. That's IP address. All right. But instead of using IP address to locate any website, we will use just domain name, which is called a URL. So now, how do you get a good and reliable web host company? One of the web host company with my findings and research I will recommend one web host company that I personally use, which is 703cloudhosting.host. One thing you should keep in mind when choosing a web host company: one, do they offer 99.9 uptime? Their servers, are they 99.9 always available? That's what we call uptime. Are they always available? Do their server experience any form of downtime? Even if they experience form of downtime, is it for a longer time or just for a short period? All right, those are the things you need to have in mind. And with 703 Cloud Hosting, their server have 99.9 uptime, and they also offer 247 live support. Those are the things you need to take note when choosing a web host company. All right. If you encounter any problem using their service, can you speak to their customer care directly, and are they always available 247? Now, for example, when you go to 703cloudhost.host, when you navigate to their website, you see by the right here, can you see? Need help? Chat with us. offer 247 live support, whereby you can chat with them on WhatsApp and they will respond to you without wasting time to answer any of your question. Now, we want to get an hosting plan to host our website. All right. And this one thing about 703 Cloud Host is that every of their hosting package, it comes with free SSL certificate. What do I mean by SSL certificate? That when you visit any website, look at this website now. Can you see when I put my cursor here? Can you see connection is secure? If this website doesn't have SSL, you will not see this connection is secure. Any website, sometimes if you visit a website, you will see something will show like red here. That's because that website doesn't have SSL certificate. But when you choose 703 CloudHost, they will give you free SSL certificate. Maximum security is guaranteed. 247 live support. 99.9 uptime. Their server is always available. They have unlimited bandwidth. What do I mean by bandwidth? Is it that when there's too much traffic on that website, will that server slow down? No, the server will not slow down. Their server is always available. Now, how do you pick a package that suits your website? One thing you need to have in mind, if your website is just a simple website, just maybe a single website and just a normal website, maybe like a portfolio, you can go for maybe bronze package. But if your website is an e-commerce website or a blog that requires high traffic, you can go for either gold or silver. All right. So, but the purpose of this tutorial, I'll just be good for bronze and show you how you can purchase any hosting package from 703 Cloud Hosting. All right. So now you select a package. Okay. So it's loaded. So you'll be directed here to select a package of your choice. All right. To select a now. So as you can see, when I click any package of my choice, the default currency there is USD. You can change this. This is where you can change your currency. You can change to anyone. If you can you see my cursor here? This here, USD. You can change it to any country of your choice. One thing I like about this 703 cloud hosting is that any Nigeria can pay with their Naira debit card, or they can even pay with bank transfer. Like as a Nigerian, one thing we experience in Nigeria is payment method, paying things online, paying using dollar to pay. But 703 Cloud Hosting had that in mind. So as a Nigerian, you can pay with, because they offer Naira payments. You can pay with your debit card. You can even pay with bank transfer. You don't have to be looking for any dollar card or looking for any dollar card or international card that you can buy any hosting plan online. But with 703 Cloud, you can pay with bank transfer and even with your Naira debit card. All you just need to do is change your currency to Naira, then you pick any one of your choice. Now, when I said you need a domain, before you can get an hosting package, you will need a domain. And 703 also offer domain registration. You can register a domain with them. For example, I want to register a new domain now. For example, I want to register a new domain. Let me just pick like 703solutions.com. Let me see. So it's gonna load. Can you see it's available? So just pick your domain name of your choice, the one that suits your pocket. They have cheap and most affordable domain registration. All right. So you can pick any one of your choice that you can see. I can pick any one of my choice that just bees or so. Let's say for example. So let me just pick any domain name of my choice. But I am not going to. I already have a domain name I will use. All right. I will use an existing domain and update name server. I already have a domain name. But if you don't have a domain name, just click on register new domain and search for the domain name you want to buy. All right. But I already have a domain. I'll just use existing domain. Now click on 703 solutions. I already have a domain. This domain I bought it from 7032. So I already have a domain name that I will buy, that I have. So I'll just click on add to cart. You can decide to choose monthly, annually, or triennially. But let me just choose monthly just for the purpose of this tutorial. You can make sure use 703 as a web host provider. They offer the best, and 247 live support is available. You don't need to be scared that the customer care will not respond. They respond to you via WhatsApp 247. are always available to attend to your needs. All right. So let me just, I already have a domain name I want to use for the purpose of this tutorial. I already have a domain name. So, but if you don't have a domain name, you will need to buy. Okay, you can buy from them as well. So, all right. So, 70solutions.tech. Okay, and just click on add to cart. All right. So, once I click on add to cart, so see, oh, I already have this domain. That's because, can you see, say this domain already? That's because I already used this domain here. Okay, let me try it again so you can see what I'm trying to say. You will see when I click on update, it says, you will see the error that is going to bring. Oh, okay. Oh, see, let me go back. Because when I use .tech, it brought an error that this domain is already in database. That's because I already used this domain to buy an hosting plan from them, and my domain name has already been is already on their database. So another person cannot use it to buy an hosting plan. So I just had to I just changed the domain to .tea. This is just for TH rather. This is just to explain of how you can get an hosting plan. Then you click on continue to check out. All right. So when you click continue to check out, you as a new customer, you will need to register. You register, all right. Let me just follow the process. Okay, let me register. Let me use my name. Okay, my email. Let me use Dr. Marv at gmail.com. All right, so let me just pick a password. Let me pick. Okay, so as you can see, there you click on create account. All right, so once you create an account, an email will be sent for you to verify your account. All right, so once you create an account, so this is where you can decide to make payment either using Paystack or Flutterwave. So Paystack accepts bank transfer, Flutterwave accepts bank transfer as well. So once you sign up, you receive an email address for you to to verify your account. Welcome to verification is needed or something like that. So just click on verify registration. All right. Can you see account activation successful? Now I am logged in. That's because that's just once you verify your account. Okay, now let me go back to the tab where I want to buy an hosting plan. Okay, now let me just type in my address. Let me just use any address. Make sure you use an address, but I'm just using any address. Let me just use my address here. Let me see. Ibadan. Just use an address here. Okay, add address. Okay, let me the other address. All right. So now I want to pay with Paystack. I want to use Paystack. Can you see? I can either use Paystack or Flutterwave. All right. So let me use Paystack. Anyone or Flutterwave. So let me use Paystack. Then you click on place order to pay. So you'll be directed to Paystack. So can you see now you'll be directed to Paystack to make payment. So here on Paystack, you can either choose bank transfer or you can either choose, you can choose either bank transfer or you can pay with your card, pay. So once you make payment, so once you successfully make payment, you will get your hosting plan into your email address. You will get your hosting packet and details of your hosting. You get them into your email address, the username and the password. And so once you've done that, you are going to get your hosting packet. Now, let's assume. So I already purchased my own hosting plan. I already purchased it. I just use it as a demonstration. So Now, once you've gotten your cPanel and everything, so you will get everything into your email address. Now, this is my own cPanel. All right, this is the one I got. Can you see the domain here? 70solution.tech, and and this is one I got. Okay, now, so now this is what we call cPanel. This is where you will need. This is what we call cPanel. This is where you will host your website files. Those are your website files that you've copied from. Now, someone will ask, how do I make the website that I cloned? How do I now make it appear here? Now, once you've purchased an hosting plan from 703 Cloud Hosting and you've gotten your hosting package into your email address, immediately automatically you get everything in your email address. And there's another way you can also log into your control panel. Let me log into my account here, to my account on 703 Cloud Hosting here, so you can see my own control panel. Let me show you. So another way you can log into your control panel is this. After you've purchased your hosting plan, let me just copy my email address to save time. Okay, now let me log in. All right, now can you see this is my dashboard for 703. Can you see this was the hosting plan I bought? Can you see the one I bought? So you can also log into your control panel from the dashboard. And how do you log into your control panel? You can just go to their website. Let me go to their website here. And you as an existing customer, as in you want that already bought an hosting plan, how do you log in? You can just, once you visit their website, you see this top here. Can you see login here? So you just click on this login. Once you click on this login, you'll be directed where you need to log in and access your client's dashboard. Like you as a existing customer, you'll be able to log into your dashboard and see the package you've bought. All right, so this is the package I bought. This was the one I bought, and the domain. So once you want to log into, just click on this login to control panel. Can you see this login to control panel? And if you want to change your control panel password, you can just come. Maybe in case you forget your password and you need to change your password, just come here. You see this manage web hosting, change password. You click on this change, but I'm not changing my password now. Click on change password. You can also log in here now. I have already logged into my own control panel, which is here. Now, can you see this is my control panel? So you come down here to start uploading your website files. All right. You want to need to upload your website file. So you come down here. You see where it's called File Manager. All right. Can you see files? You click on File Manager. So once you click on that File Manager, so that is where you will start uploading the files that you copy from HTTP track. All right. In our previous class, I showed you how to clone a website. So you come, once you purchase an hosting plan from 703, then you log into your control panel. After you log into your control panel, you go to File Manager. Then you come to, can you see this public HTML? This is where you begin to upload your files. Okay, you click on this public HTML here. All right, so you open. What you just need to do is, once you come to this public HTML, you delete this, or you can leave it. You can just leave this. You can leave this, then you start uploading. I told you in the previous video, you will zip it. That's then once you upload it, you start. But in this, we are not. So can you see now? This is how you start uploading your website files to your server. All right, this is how you start uploading your website files to your server. Can you see? Just simple as that. Get an hosting plan from 703. After you get an hosting plan, you log into your control panel, then you come to this public HTML, then you start uploading your web. But we are not going to go into details today. We are not going to go into how to edit the website you've copied. This training is mainly about WordPress. All right, how to build a website using WordPress. All right, how to build a website using WordPress. So in our next video, I'll show you how you can install WordPress into your cPanel and you can start building a good and responsive website. All right, this cPanel, I just show you this video on how, for those that clone a website and need to make it online, just purchase any hosting plan go to your public HTML, then you upload your file. All right, then you upload. This was the file I this was the file this was the website. Sorry, this was the website we cloned in our previous video, which is this Flickr. So this is when I zip it. All right. So, but let me just say, for example, I need to upload this. Oh, sorry. Okay. All right. So can you see? So that is how you want to upload. If you want to upload any file, you can see this is upload. All right. So you just go to upload here. Once you click on upload, you bring to this page and you select file. All right. Select file, but let me just drag and drop because I can't start looking for the. This is it. Just come here. Yeah. Drop it there. Yeah. That has been uploaded successfully. All right. So once that, let me just reload. Let me reload this page. Can you see this is my index? Can you see now? Now, if I visit my website, it is that clone website. This is just an example. Someone who is a web developer will understand this. All right. So, all right, now let me just try and visit if it's as propagated. Let me see. Let me try and okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, let me visit the web 703. Okay, yeah. Okay, it hasn't propagated yet. I still need to. Oh, okay. This is what I need to do. This is what I need to do. So you come this public HTML. I will need to delete this. I need to delete. Oh, okay. All right. Let me see. Let me delete this. Oh.